Maigavana Melanin. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the elf type, the Elven Enchanter, Enchantress. So the Enchanter is the male version, Enchantress is the feminine version, depending on whatever role you choose to play. And these elves are kind of a subgroup of the Elven Wizard. So they are part of that wizard group, but they may not always resonate with being a wizard. So you might be a kind of a subcategory. But an Elven Enchanter is one who uses magic and enchanting to bring forth a reality they wish to see. And magic is really just the energy that you can harness and kind of use with intentions to make something happen. They can be a starseed as well from one of the more mystical realms of civilizations. So if you happen to come from a planet where your species and your civilization is very mystical, very much into magic, and you just have this sense, you're always connected to that, then you can also be a starseed enchanter elf. Angel elves also have a certain type of enchantment skill, usually to help heal and help others. So angel elves also have a way of also using energy and putting forth good energy in order to help heal others. So angel elves are also kind of enchanters. Earth enchanters, so earth Terran souls, also exist as human souls who are awakening into the usage of energy around them and inside of them, or already have had that knowledge from previous lifetimes on Earth and already discovering the usage of energy. They are usually able to enchant things with their personal charm, mind, and talents. You may be an enchanter elf if you seem to be lucky a lot and things just kind of happen to you when you think of them. And that's because you have a strong way of kind of bringing forth things into your reality and manifestation. You consciously put out spells and thought of energy to create things. You have a skill with music, dance, and song that can enchant people to feel good, healthy, and heal them. You are charming and friendly to almost all. You tend to enjoy a bit of dramatic flair in your style and image to aid in the enchantment. You are drawn to magic wands, spellbooks, and magical wisdom. Your throat chakra and third eye is usually very open and unblocked in order to express yourself fully and without limitations. Unicorns are special to you because of its enchanting ability. You tend to be mystics and spiritualists because you believe in the source of energy that you daily can tap into. You have a close connection to the divine, whether you see it as nature, whether you would see it as a sentient universe, whether you see it as a God source center, information center, you just feel a close connection to it. You feel it is your duty and mission to bring joy and happiness to others around you and make others feel good inside. And this is all about the enchantment. Now, of course, I did not talk about the darker kind of enchantments that can exist, and those types of individuals don't really have the personality of being an enchanting, charming person unless they want to manipulate others and get something from them. So you as a soul, you have to be able to discern between the good enchanter, the one who uses their enchanting skills for good, and the one who uses their enchanting skills for actually evil and for power over others. So this is a path that does have that both sides to them. Enchanters can be drained easily, and so they must use nature as a recharge and use discernment as well to know when to enchant and when to not. And usually an elven enchanter, because they are an elf and they kind of have this idea of being able to allow people to walk down their own path and their own journey, they don't put enchantments on others. Those are only the dark enchanters that might exist in this world. But an elf enchanter that chooses the path of light will not enchant others. They simply will enchant objects and things that they need to enchant in order to create the reality that they wish to see around them, dealing with them, and possibly if somebody comes to them and asks for some kind of help, that could also be a case. But you do use a lot of energy, you give a lot of energy when you are an enchanter, so you can become very easily drained. So recharge, rest, and relaxation is key, definitely key, to help you and bring that inner peace that you need. So I hope this brings clarity to you and why you may feel like you've been just an elf and you're an enchanter or an enchantress and you want to make people happy and feel good and you want to bring that about on earth. That is because you really are an enchanting person. You are an enchanting soul type. So, Had and Lay for listening, and I hope to see you in the next video.